of the session was about what? Okay, so how to use them and how to use them effectively. Okay, so there is a request for chapter 8 to be done before by who is that? Okay, both of you. Okay. Chapter 7, which is about. Okay, so because that's a big chapter, so like you have any special difficulty in understanding how to solve numericals or what is it? At school, you're at what level? Have they taught you or no? Second part. First part, are you comfortable? Difficulty is there in the first part. Okay. So the thing is, if it is extra lecture, some other teacher will have to teach you, and that will be online. So will you be comfortable or kaise ho? Special. So shall I tell them to do extra? Because I was thinking, if I have to do, then means I am going in sequence. So shall I tell them to do it, arrange online for you separately? Okay. Because the thing is, because mixed school students, if everybody has different sequence of chapters, then it will become difficult to do it. Okay. So, but if it is only doubt, then I can clear it. The whole chapter you want it to be retaught. Okay. So I think I will tell them to arrange for extra. Okay, where did we stop in the last class?
Sir, we have to continue with the numericals.
Numericals.
We completed first.
And what did you do?
Sir, you just explain the first one, right?
So there are 7 at least. Did anyone try the second one? Okay. So I'll help you with the numerical, but the exercise questions have got so many questions. Is there anybody who has come for the first time today? You came today? Okay. So we have actually completed 2 lectures?
No,
Or 3? 2 lectures, right?
3.
2 or 3?
No, even I came.
So 3, right?
Yeah.
Who is attending since the first class? I think I remember. So 3 lectures are done. So this is the 4th lecture. All right. So, so we have already completed part A. What we are doing right now is the numericals of part A, right? So these numericals we are doing from Selena. Most of you are using Selena, I guess. Is there anyone using any other publication?
No.
Which publication you have? Brothers. So the thing is, physics is same. Okay. Maybe the questions might be different, but knowledge is same. So if you are able to do these questions, you should be able to do your book questions. And if you are trying and you're stuck anywhere, you can ask that question. Okay? But you've got to try honestly. Then only you'll know whether you're able to do it. Okay? All right. So in the meantime, let's do the second question. So it's the size of bacteria is 1. What is it called? Size of bacteria?
1 micron.
Yes. 1 micron, which is 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter. So 1 micron is 10 raised to minus 6 meter. Okay, so you have to know this first. Then you have to find the number of bacteria in 1 meter length. So therefore, this length is of how many bacteria? Size of bacteria is this. So this length corresponds to 1 bacteria. Okay? So therefore, 1 in 1 meter length, 1 meter corresponds to how many bacteria? 1 by 10 raised to minus 6 bacteria. Correct? You can divide 10 raised to minus 6, 10 raised to minus 6, both sides. Got it? So this is called unitary method. So this much length correspond to one bacteria. Therefore, 1 meter will correspond to how many bacteria? These many. Okay, simple. So now simplify. This is equal to 10 raised to 6 bacteria. Okay. So 1 meter में कितना हो जाएगा? 1 million bacteria. Right? समझ आ गया सबको?
That's you.
This is mu, micron. It's pronounced as micron. 1 micron. Or 1 micrometer. Micrometer. Yes. और वो हो जाता है. Not all of these. वो जो टेबल दिया था ना मैंने. There are some tables. ये टेबल है. ये याद होगा. Every measurement has got a table. So for length, for mass, and for time, there is a table. Okay. Look here. Just before units of mass, there is a table for length. So all these units, at least you should remember, right? Then just before units of time, you have summary of units of masses, right? Likewise, you have summary of units of time. You should be familiar with at least these many lengths. Then you should be able to do all the numbers. Okay. So everybody understood numerical 2? Okay. So since there are only 7 numericals, I will do all the numericals here. But in other chapters where the numbers, the numericals are more, I will do only alternate. Okay, rest will be home. The numerical which I do not do, that is homework. Okay. Now, what is 3?
The distance of the galaxy from the
Numerical 2, everybody understood?
Yes.
Does anyone who is not, please raise your hand. Not understood? Okay. So let's go ahead. Now what is given is distance of galaxy from Earth is
5.6.
okay. So what is given is distance is given 5.6 into 10 raised to 25 meter. Okay, so this is given. So in all the numericals, first to write down the given data. Then assuming the speed of light. So what is the speed of light?
3 into 10 meters per second.
Meter per second. This is a standard constant, you have to remember it also. Okay, speed of light is always this in air or vacuum. Find the time taken by light to travel this distance. You have to find time. Okay. So you have to use the knowledge of relation between distance, speed, and time.
E is equal to d upon s.
Yes. So time is d upon v. Speed. इसको पूरा full ले लो. Speed is distance upon time. So distance upon speed. What is it? Distance is 5.6. Do it for yourself. Then you have 10 raised to, this will be 25 minus 8. So you have to be very careful how to do this power calculation. It is 10 to the power 8, okay? So 8 goes above, this power will be subtracted. This is 3 1 ja 3, 3 8 ja 24, 6. Like this, into 10 raised to 25 minus 8 will be 17 meter. Oh, sorry, second. Time unit is second. So this is 1.87 ठीक है. So this is plain use of formula for speed. Anybody has not understood, please ask. Understood the calculation? So what we have done is we have rounded it off to 7, right? Then what is given? Wavelength of light given is 589 nanometer given. Wavelength 589 nanometer. What is its wavelength in angstrom? Okay, you have to find the wavelength in angstrom. So what is 589 nanometer? This is 589 into 10 raised to minus 9 meter. So nano is, what is the multiplier for nano? 10 raised to minus 9. So this you have to remember, right? Then what is angstrom? What is the minus 10, right? So we need to make this 10 raised to minus 10. Then what we'll do? We'll multiply and divide by 10, correct? So this can be written as 589 into 10 divided by 10 into 10 raised to minus 9 meter. Okay, so this 10 will add up with 9. Okay, so this becomes 589 and this 0 into 10 raised to minus 9 minus 1 meter. Understood? This 10 goes up. So this is 5890. You can write directly also if you are comfortable. So this is 10 raised to minus 10 meter. 10 raised to minus 10 is angstrom. This is given in the table. Okay. So don't worry, you'll get used to these units because you're going to use it so many times. Right? So what we have used since 1 angstrom is equal to, that's why we have done this calculation. Got it? Because if you multiply and divide by the same number, it's like you multiplied by 1. When you multiply by 1, the calculation remains same. This and this is same thing. How would we get? I did multiply and divide by 10. No? Multiply and divide by 10. We can do this, no? In mathematics, obviously. What is 10 by 10? 1. If you multiply any number by 1, does it change the value? It's a simple manipulation to get what we want. You cannot have 10 raised to minus 10 directly, no? So here also you have to do something. So that's how it is 5890 angstrom. Understood? This is a technique you must have used in mathematics, right? You multiply and divide by the same number, it doesn't change, it does not change the result, correct? So in physics, mathematics is the basic necessity. Mathematics finds application in physics. So physics में सारे का सारा math जो तुम पढ़ रहे हो, so it's an applied science, right? Experimental science. That's what this chapter all about. Units and measurements. सारा mathematical part है जो physics में meaningful result लेके आता है. Understood? So a lot of application of mathematics will be there in physics. तुम्हारा exponent का calculation, powers का calculation, division, multiplication सब ये सब clear होना चाहिए. ठीक है? और हो जाएगा और करते हैं. It's very interesting subject. ज़्यादा डिप्रेस होने की जरूरत नहीं है. धीरे धीरे करते रहो, हैबिट हो जाएगी. It's basically a habit, nothing else. Okay. So far so good. Huh? Let's go ahead. Question 5. What is it? The distance of the nearest star, Proxima Centauri, from the Earth is this. So what is given is distance. Distance is equal to how much? हाँ बोलो. हाँ ठीक है. चलो. क्या हो गया? मिल नहीं रहा था क्या? Okay, express it in light year. So, what is 1 light year? 1 light year is equal to 9.46 into 10 raised to 15 meter or 12 किलोमीटर आ जाएगा. ठीक है. So how to get this distance converted into light year? क्या करोगे? हाँ?
टाइम डिस्टेंस स्पीड वाला.
हाँ. तो उसमें वही करना पड़ेगा. देखो, therefore distance is equal to ये किलोमीटर में, ठीक है. So into 1 light year by 1 light year कर सकते हो. Light year by light year same thing, जैसे 10 by 10 किया था, कर सकते हैं ना. तो what is 1 light year? मैथमेटिक्स में ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. अब यूनिट कन्वर्जन में ये टेक्निक काम आती है. ये कर सकते हो ना. 1 light year by 1 light year 1 आएगा, राइट. और 1 light year को किलोमीटर में सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दो. ये तो लाइट ईयर हो गया. डिवाइड बाय 1 लाइट ईयर कितना है? इसका जो भी आंसर आएगा वो लाइट ईयर में आ जाएगा. करेक्ट. गॉट इट. सो किलोमीटर किलोमीटर कैंसिल हो गया. अब ये कितना हो गया? तो दिस विल बी 400 डिवाइड बाय 946 into 10 raised to 13 minus 2 कितना हो गया? 11 राइट. अब ये तुमको सॉल्व करो. हाँ 12 यस करेक्ट. 12 ये कितना हो जाएगा? 1 हो जाएगा. 10 हो जाएगा, है ना. तो ये कितना हो गया? 4000. यस. सो 4000 by 946 करो उसको डिवाइड. ये कितना आएगा? 2 4 8 2 7 14 2 3 6 2 4. roughly 4.2 light year के आसपास आना चाहिए.
So what's the answer? 4.2 light year. 4.
So got it? How to convert the unit? ये this manipulation or this trick you should remember. ठीक है? That trick you can do anywhere, wherever the unit conversion is required. Write the unit to be converted as numerator and denominator, and then substitute in the denominator. Okay? This trick can be used for any unit conversion. ठीक है? Like you can do that here also. Yes.
There is 4 into 10 raised to 13 upon 9 is which is 10 raised to 12. So it would be 13 minus 12, right?
13 minus 12 क्या होता है? 1. वो 10 ले लिया ना मैंने 4000 में. ये देखो यहाँ के 2 0 निकल के 400 हो गया. तो आई हैव गॉन डायरेक्ट नाउ. ठीक है. तो जो 13/12 से 10 बचेगा वो 0 मैंने इसमें ले लिया. ठीक है. तो समझ आया? ये हंसते हुए चेहरे चाहिए ऐसे रहे. ठीक है. तो ये समझ आ जाएगा. अगर नहीं आया तो आ जाएगा. कोशिश करते रहो. इतना जोर से क्या है? Who is that? होगा कोई लाइव देख रहा हो. Do you have any online student? ठीक है. So that one person could be from UT also. All right. Next numerical is anything to be explained here? Anything to be explained? Okay. Chalo. Next question 6. Takes 8 minutes for light to reach from sun to earth. The speed of light is taken to be. So again distance. So what is distance? Speed into time. This is a formula. Now substitute what is given here. Speed of light given is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Time given is 8 minutes. So 8 minutes in second will be
480 seconds. 480 seconds.
Into 60. So 480, 60 or 48. So how much is that? Meter. Okay, so how much is this? You have to express it in meter, right? So 1, 2, 3. 1.440 into 10 raised to 11 meter. Correct? So here what you'll do, multiply and divide by 1000. Right? Or if you put 3 decimal places here, you have to, how do you do it? Multiply and divide by 1000. What is, see the decimal, this is decimal also. So, is it correct? I think something wrong here. 0, 24, 2. Right? 0. Okay. So, what is given in your book is it is taken 1.4. Okay, so right. Okay, this 0 has no meaning. After the last 0 is nothing. So, this is 1.4.
So you have to convert it into kilometer.
So you can convert that into 1000. ये क्या हो जाएगा? किलोमीटर में 1.44
raised to 8.
3 लेस कर दो.
Plus or minus? अच्छा हाँ.
डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा. 1000 मीटर. 1000 बाहर निकाल दो. इसमें से 1000 बाहर निकाल दो. वो किलो हो जाएगा. कैसे ट्रिक है? इनटू किलोमीटर बाय किलोमीटर. नाउ नीचे वाला किलोमीटर को मीटर में डाल दो तो 1000 सब्ट्रैक्ट हो जाएगा. ये तुम डायरेक्ट करने लगोगे करते करते. कन्वर्जन पता है ना? व्हाट इज किलोमीटर? सिंस 1 किलोमीटर इज इक्वल टू 1000 मीटर. तो इसमें से 1000 बाहर निकालो तो यहाँ क्या बचेगा? 10 raised to 8 वही किलोमीटर होगी. ठीक है. वैसा है।
Last question.
लास्ट क्वेश्चन भी वही है। The distance of star from Earth is 8.33 light minutes. So what is 8.33 light minute? So light minute, what do you mean by this statement? It means that the star is 8.33 times the distance traveled by light in 1 minute. So whatever distance is traveled by light in a minute, okay, the star is 8.33 times that distance. Understood? So which means, so what is it? That is, distance is equal to 8.33 into, what is the speed of light?
3 into 10 raised to 20%.
Distance into time. What is the time? 1 minute has 60 seconds. Okay? So multiply all this. So what is it? 3 is 9. 3 is 24 into 6 into 10 raised to 9. So this is 6 9 ja, 5 6 9 ja, 54 24 plus 5 is 9 5 24 plus 5 9. 2 into 10 raised to 9. Okay. So now 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 1.4994 and raised to 14. Second क्यों लिख रहा हूँ? This has to be meter. Speed into time is distance, right? So it will be meter, not second. Is the calculation correct? So this was 9. देखो 2 decimal point तो था ही इसके अंदर हर जगह. Okay. तो उसको और 2 शिफ्ट करेंगे तो यहाँ पे कितना आ जाएगा? 11. In the calculation itself, 2 decimal points were there. So now you can round it off to 1.499 can be written as 1.5 into 10 raised to 11.
Is very interesting. You can also use one light minute.
One?
One light minute. That is one.
Yes, but that is ready-made given, no? So if you don't remember, then you can calculate it this way also. Because speed of light everybody remembers. Then the time duration. If it is 1 minute, just multiply by 60. If it is 1 day, then multiplied by 24 into 3600. 1 hour, हाँ तो ऐसा. तो 1 डे में है, मिनट में है, आवर है. वो लाइट के साथ में ना वो लोग ईयर को चेंज कर देते हैं कभी. तो भी क्या? सो लाइट का जो स्पीड है वो तो सेम रहेगा. बाकी ड्यूरेशन मल्टीप्लाई. ठीक है, तो यू गॉट द आइडिया हाउ टू सॉल्व सच न्यूमेरिकल्स. सो इतने बड़े-बड़े क्वेश्चंस नहीं आएंगे तुमको. ठीक है? But unit conversion you have to become familiar with. How to convert one unit from the other. इसलिए unit conversion का वो multiplier पता होना चाहिए. ठीक है? अच्छा दिखे ना डायग्राम ओके अभी हमारा जो मेन जो टफ पार्ट था वो खत्म हो गया नाउ नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज ऑल एक्सपेरिमेंट ओके नाउ विल बी लर्निंग हाउ टू मेजर लेंथ यूजिंग सर्टेन इंस्ट्रूमेंट लाइक स्केल तो सबको पता है अभी हम यूज करने वाले वर्नियर कैलिपर्स एंड स्क्रू गेज ओके सो probably in your school they will show you also and
The skill just PX.
is it
Yeah.
and then today I thought I would do it but we lost half an hour in that session but anyway I'll introduce and huh
B is omitted, like part B is omitted, but A and C is there.
In our school, they used to
no we'll cover everything don't worry okay so basically part B so unit B actually chapter 1 unit B is about what is the title measurement of length yeah. Measurement of length so how do we measure length through a measuring scale right so we require a measuring scale to measure length correct so the scale that you are familiar with can measure from measure length up to how much 1 meter or 100 centimeters ठीक है and then take the repetition let's say I want you to measure the length of this board so you'll take a meter scale and then repeat it so probably 2.5 meters right if I give you the measuring scale you'll be able to measure the dimensions length and breadth of the board okay that's one now if I ask you to measure the thickness of this paper using your scale what is the thickness of this paper will you be able to measure it not possible right huh? Micrometer or vernier calipers let us say thin sheet metal sheet
microns.
so the smallest length that any instrument can measure is called its least count. Any instrument can measure is called its least count. Or LC, least count. Okay. So what is the least count of a meter scale?
Meters, 1 centimeter, 1 millimeter.
1 millimeter, right? So LC of meter scale.
That's the least count.
Least count of meter scale is 1 millimeter. So if I want to measure any length smaller than this, then I have to go for a different instrument, right? So we have two instruments to measure lengths smaller than this. We use one vernier calipers, two screw gauge. Okay, these are the instruments. I will show you how it looks like. see the scales and ठीक है अभी ये बच गया है तो this is how it looks like the vernier scale. Okay, everybody can see in their book.
I saw this on my screen.
I know. Okay, so in experiments they will show you. So you have two scales basically. The scale that you are already familiar with, which is part of meter scale only. Huh? So this is called the main scale, the white one. And then the shaded one is called vernier scale. It is a combination of two scales, right? And this vernier scale moves on top of main scale. Okay. Anything to be measured is held across these jaws. So it has a lower jaw and the upper jaw, right? So let us say if I want to measure the diameter of this pen, then I have to hold it in the jaws of the vernier scale like this. So there is a screw. You can slide it. So you can hold the thicker object or smaller. Okay. Right. And then I'll tell you how to take the reading and all. And the other instrument is this screw gauge. So using this, you can actually measure the thickness of the hair. Hair is even thinner, right? So this is called screw gauge. Yes. So the thing to be measured is actually held here. With the help of the screw, this slides horizontally.
Like the wrench.
So you can hold it between the stud and the screw, okay, by tightening it. Very interesting. So the smallest length the vernier calipers can measure is 0.1 millimeter, 1/10 of a millimeter, and screw gauge can measure is 0.01 millimeter. Okay, so just imagine 1/10 and 1/100th of a millimeter. That's a very small length, right? Okay, I'll see you in the next class.
तो आपका जो एक पैटर्न है ना, आपको पता है नेक्स्ट लेक्चर कैसे फिक्स करते हैं? अब इसमें जो आपको ठीक है, हमारी जो बैक ऑफिस है ना, वेट करें।
भैया आज एक व्यू आएगा फिजिक्स वाले लेक्चर में, अभी भी है।
Yeah.